My name's Bill, and I've been teaching English as a foreign language for over 25 years now. I also work on teacher training courses, mainly the CELTA, which is initial training, and my particular interest, I think, is working with lower levels and working with intonation. Hi everybody, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
The weather today?
Awful. Awful. Awful.
Okay, look at my 5 faces. Number 1, number 5. Awful. Which number?
5.
How do you spell it?
A.
Okay, one person, go ahead.
A-W-F-U-L.
Okay, pronunciation?
Awful.
Okay, everybody listen. Awful, awful, speak.
Awful. Awful.
Very good or very bad?
Bad.
Okay, 1 minute with your partner, think of more adjectives for woo. One example?
Gorgeous.
All right, 1 minute with your partner, think of adjectives. Okay? Go.
Number 2 is good.
Let's check together. This word here, pronunciation?
Dreadful.
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 What do you think? Very good, in the middle, very bad. Who thinks very good? Very good. Oh, this school is dreadful. Very good?
No.
In the middle?
No.
Very bad?
Yes.
The same as?
Awful.
Yeah, awful and dreadful, the same. Today, the weather is?
Dreadful.
Okay, pronunciation. How do you say it? Okay, stress. 1. Where's the stress? 1 or 2?
2.
Brilliant.
No. Brilliant.
Stress 1 or 2?
1.
Yeah, 2 syllables, brilliant. The stress,
Brilliant.
1. 1. So listen, brilliant, brilliant. Speak.
Brilliant.
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 For example, this teacher,
Brilliant.
the music, the
Brilliant.
food,
Brilliant.
the lesson. Okay, we're going to talk about last night. Yeah? Here is a conversation, question, answer. Hey, what? Oh, good. Slowly. Yeah? What do last night? Is last night now or finished?
Finished.
Okay, when you make a question, do, have, did,
Did.
because,
Past single.
and it's finished, past simple. Well done, congratulations. Good. Okay, here's a question, okay? Okay, go ahead. What's the question? Think the, okay? What's the question?
What did?
Okay, listen.
What did you do last night?
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and here, cinema. Ah, what? Now, name of a movie? Borat, for example. Yeah? And enjoy? Okay. Don't write the conversation. Don't write it. You have 15 seconds. Think of the question and the answer. Speak with your partner. Okay? 15 seconds. Go.
What did you do last night?
I go to the cinema. I go to cinema.
What did you do last night? I
What
went
did
to
you
the
see?
cinema.
Time is up. Good. Okay. Victor, hi.
Hi.
Make the question.
The first,
The first question.
what did you do last night?
Okay. Answer the cinema. Okay, listen.
I go to cinema.
I went.
Now or past? What's the past of go? Listen.
I went to cinema.
Okay. Tell me. Cinema. Okay, listen.
I went to the cinema.
I
Went to the cinema.
Okay, here's the next question. Enjoy. Do you, did you, have you?
Did you?
Sandra?
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Question?
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
1 point. Again?
Yes, it's brilliant.
It is or it was?
It was brilliant.
Was. Listen, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Speak. Okay. Very good or very bad?
Very good.
Okay. We're going to now look at the pronunciation. Where's the stress and intonation? Going up, rising. Going down, falling. Okay. So stress and rising. Falling. Okay. Stress? Yes? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do last night? Now, is it going up or going down? Listen, listen, listen. What did you do last night? What did you do last night? It goes up on do and then down. This is falling. What did you do last night? Good, good. Okay, good. Okay. Now, where's the stress here? Okay. Now, speak the sentence. Is it rising or falling? Speak it. Speak.
I went to the cinema.
Rising or falling?
Falling.
Yeah. Here's the run. Cinema. 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 So, okay. I'm going to speak. Yeah. Listen and repeat. Okay. Everybody. Yeah. If it helps you, you can do this. I do this. What did you do last night? Do you want to try? What did you, with your hands. Hands. Look. What did you do last night? Speak.
What did you do last night?
Listen and repeat. What did you do last night?
What did you do last night?
I went to the cinema.
I went to the cinema.
No, I went to the cinema.
I went to the cinema.
Lovely. Oh, really? Really? What did you see?
What did you see?
Okay.
What did you see?
Borat.
Borat.
Ooh, really? Good. Really? Did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it?
Now, number 1. Ready? Yes, it's brilliant.
Yes, it was brilliant.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Bit boring.
Bit boring.
Bit stupid.
Bit stupid.
No, it was awful.
No, it was awful.
Okay. Now, we're going to practice together and then pairs. Question and answer. Okay? Ask the question.
Hello, Sandra. What did you do last night?
I went to the cinema.
Really? What did you see?
Borat.
Really? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was brilliant.
Fantastic. Okay, with your partner, this is A, B. Okay? A, B, and then change. A, B. What did you do? This conversation. Okay? Go ahead.
What do you do?
What did you do last night?
I went to the
Really?
cinema.
What do you see?
Really? What did you see there?
Borat.
Did you enjoy it?
Really? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was brilliant.
Okay?
What did you do last night?
I stayed at home.
Really? What did you do?
I watched TV.
What did you watch?
One film. A film.
Did you enjoy it?
No, it was boring.
It was brilliant. What did you do last night?
I stay at home.
What did you do?
I watch TV.
Did you enjoy it? No. What did you watch?
I watch Love Actually.
Did you enjoy it?
It was okay, nothing special.
Okay. Did you enjoy the lesson?
Yes.
What was your objective for this lesson?
I'd call this a dialogue frame. It's something I do a lot with elementary students, where you work with familiar language, clearly the adjectives and the what did you do last night were familiar, and you put it together in a frame. So you've got 6 lines, question, answer, you build it up, and then you work very carefully with how you say it. So the language is familiar, but what I think these students didn't have was clear focus on how you say it. And I worked with that very carefully. And then they got into their own choices where they could have dialogues, and then they just personalised it and talked about that. So the end point, you could argue, was them using that dialogue framework to talk about their own experience, but focusing very much on how they say it.
Do you use dialogue frames with students at all levels, or is it just for students at around the elementary level?
Much more with elementary, where they're just coming to grips with basic tenses, and therefore they feel very comfortable. It's kind of scaffolding, so that for an elementary student this must be terribly rewarding to be able to work with new language and use it in a fairly meaningful framework, and then they move on to use their own choice, their own personalised choice of language.
What do you mean in this context by scaffolding?
Scaffolding, I mean, giving them, they've already got familiar, it's already familiar language, so they've got the basic adjectives that are used in that and the basic past tense, but they'll slowly build it up so that it's supported by board work, by teacher modelling, so that they're not suddenly thrown into using this dialogue without, another word for scaffolding could be support mechanism, where they're slowly led into that until eventually they go and have their own dialogues. So whichever metaphor you choose, support, framework, scaffolding, they all fit, I think.
You spent quite a lot of time in this lesson working on stress and intonation. Is that something you do a lot?
I think I do, because students can learn basic tense formation from a book. I think something that we bring to the classroom is giving life to the language and focusing on particularly, as you saw in the extract there, how you say it. So you focus on where's the main stress and what's the intonation and is it rising or falling, so that it's a recognition phase and then they produce it, which I think worked in the lesson. It was quite effective.
How much do students get out of an intonation session? Do they learn intonation? Is it recognition we're after, or perfect production? What is it, do you think?
I think it's both. I think there is a strong element of recognition, and when they can then tune into the system and for me, it all hangs on where the stress is. So I constantly asked, which is the stress syllable? If you find that, then the intonation will hang on that stress, and then, as best they can, they produce the utterance.
A lot of teachers fight shy of intonation teaching. Why do you think that is?
Well, I've been working with intonation for 20 years, and I'm still sometimes confuse myself as to the actual pitch direction, so I can sympathise with that. My advice would be work with where the stress is, get the general feel for the pitch direction, and then you can help your students. I think most of the students could hear it, partly because I exaggerated it, and when they actually practiced it, I think they were pretty accurate.
When you're teaching pronunciation, especially stress and intonation, do you use repetition a lot?
Absolutely. I've been teaching for a long time, and the generation that I trained with, we use drilling an awful lot. And I think when I'm doing in-service training or pre-service training, one of the techniques that I try to get over to learning teachers is the technique of drilling, and it's very powerful. It can be overused, but choral drilling, for example, where you've got a very tight model, the students will chant it once or twice for the feeling of the stress and the rhythm, is very powerful. And as you saw in the video, I then move very quickly from that into across the room, question, answer. So, but there was a lot of repetition. So going back to the scaffolding issue, I think this meant that the learners were really safe when they actually went into their private little dialogues. They'd already had lots of safe, comfortable, repetition practice with me controlling and me supporting them.